All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome back. Welcome to episode 33 of our No Man's Land series. We have got a pile of work to do today, an absolute pile of work to do today, which I've kind of started already. I didn't really start on the super fun, not without you guys. But what I'm doing right now is I'm going through, actually missed a little bit there, right on, no big deal. Going through spraying these fields with herbicide, getting the weeds off them, and then I'm pulling our big set of cultivators across these fields just to kind of get stuff um, prepped and ready to go. We have all the sunflower fields need to be harvested, and so does the cotton field. So we are gonna have a big old day of harvesting. To be honest, we only got so many workers that could come help us today. We got Thomas, we got Wyatt, we got one of their friends, we've got me, and Freckles. Surprise, surprise, is nowhere to be found. But with or without Freckles, we are going to try and get as much done as we can today. I think for the sake of it, I'm probably going to leave cotton stuff to the end. I'm just going to kind of focus on the sunflower seeds, or the sunflower harvest for right now. And then once I kind of get that rocking a little bit better, I'll get someone set up on that cotton harvester. And yeah, go to town getting, like I said, like I'm hoping about 3 bales of cotton off that. So it's going to be another one of those episodes where we're jumping around. We're kind of going from tractor to tractor, implement to implement, getting different aspects done. I'm almost certain there'll probably be some sort of a time lapse in here. Maybe we'll do a time lapse of cutting that big field. You know, that really big one. Since it's going to be such a kind of a huge task, maybe that's what we'll do is we'll put a time lapse of us cutting that big guy. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how things go. But let's go up to this cotton harvester right now and let's get everything, this cotton harvester, the sunflower harvester, and let's get everything set. Get one of the boys in there going. And what I also did, just for, because I want to see how much yield we get off of all of these fields. So I have, in our production facility, I actually shut down the production. Actually, here, I'll just go show you. Let's go to our production facilities. And yeah, we're right on it. Okay, so in sunflowers, when you click on it, it says status inactive. I would have to click this button down here to activate it. The reason I'm doing that is I just want to see how many liters of sunflowers we end up putting in the production facility. I just don't want it to start doing its cycles before, because it's going to take so long to harvest everything that by the time it's all said and done, a whole bunch of cycles will probably be done, and I won't really be able to keep track. You know, in a perfect world, I would just write everything down, but no, no, we know better than that. We know better than that. So I'm excited. I'm excited because this is going to be a massive harvest. This will easily be our biggest harvest. Obviously, it makes sense. We've added 2 massive fields, but this is going to be a good one. And the production facility is going to get full of sunflowers. And hopefully we can get a whole bunch of money off this. Really, hopefully we can. And then, well, then we'll go buy some stuff that we don't need to buy, but we'll buy it just for fun. I'm thinking one of those big sprayers. One of those big sprayers could be clutch. Whoa, we just skipped a beat there. All right, no worries, no worries. Whomever's running this machine, we'll talk to them later. It's no big deal, no big deal. Okay, but let's go back. Like I said, we're gonna be hopping around. I kind of got this truck sitting here ready to go. This dude. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Let's pick this thing up. We're going to have to go get this going on that other field that was being sprayed as well. And yeah, like I said, it's going to be kind of a big day of jumping around. There'll be some cuts put in here. I'm going to stop so we don't have any dead air, boring stuff, or God forbid I start rambling about nonsense. But yeah, one little piece of the pie after the next. We'll try and get as much done today as we can, and hopefully be able to get to do some cotton stuff as well. But it's not going to be too bad, because once I get this cultivated, We're really just going to be waiting for that one harvester. So actually, more that I think about it, we're probably going to be doing some cotton stuff sooner rather than later. Let's hop into this unit. Let's run over here. Did we get all this sprayed? Not quite, but that's because all these trees are in the way. Okay, let's do this. Just spraying chemicals. But we got to do what we got to do. I'm thinking we'll probably be able to get probably one more harvest off that field behind us of sunflowers, I think, and then we're probably going to have to plow. I have maybe that's what we can do as well too. We can go in the store and we'll look at the new plows that I'm going to buy. There's some pretty big honking looking plows that we can get that are just going to be super wide, which we're just going to need moving forward. The little 9 meter plows that we had, or that we still have, are awesome, and we can always use them kind of as like a team pairing with some of our other implements. But just moving forward with those big fields, there's really just going to be no way. There's going to be no way that we can get by with just those little guys. But those are awesome plows, and in the beginning stages, they're like 19 grand, I think, for those plows, and they are, they're awesome. Now, we missed a little bit at the end down here. I don't know if it matters if I spray after I cultivate. Let's just check on the map here. Okay, it's not showing any weeds anymore, and it's showing all of these are dead. So I think we'll just roll with it for now. Let's fold this thing up. We'll fold this thing up and we will go park it. I'm gonna have to really keep an eye on that harvester to make sure that that it's not sitting there. I'm trying to watch my top right hand of my screen to let it see, or just if I get a notification that 80% of the tank is full. I think I'm able to fill this through the wall. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to get some more herbicide for this next little bit. I think we're good for seed and fertilizer right now. I've got more liquid fertilizer sitting on the edge of this shed, so that should be all good. But let's hop up into this guy. Yeah, he's already almost 78% full, so I'm gonna grab this tractor, and by the time I whip around, I think we'll be able to kind of dump in there. Guy missed a little bit. It's kind of hard setting routes for these guys on these kind of weird shaped fields, but you know what? It's not that big a deal. Can always come back at the end and just grab that quick. But just being able to run around and kind of do some other stuff while this is happening is so clutch. So let's get a load of sunflowers pulled off this guy so that he doesn't even have to stop. And this is like what I'm going to be doing all episode, is just try and get some other stuff done, run up here, and get some grain. Is this gonna... There we go. Whoa. I tried to get my cruise control set so that it would go good. Oh, that's right. These are 15 km/h ones. That's why. Okay. This little tractor is having a hard time keeping up the hill. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we're getting it. We're getting it. Struggling a little bit, but that's okay. Struggling a little bit, but that's okay. I might have to... Well, no, it'll be fine. Just one little weird spot of the hills. Might have to go put that big honking engine in this guy right now. Okay, so I know that thing can only hold 16,200, so I'll just pull this out of the way and let that thing keep going. That's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to put like a little bit of a cut in. I'm just going to let this guy get going a little bit further, and then I'll bring you guys back in probably once this field's done and we're starting on that next one. What I might also do in the meantime is go get the cotton harvester started on our big cotton field, and And yeah, I'll just keep bringing you guys back periodically as we get going. Once we start cultivating this field, maybe we'll cultivate this field together, get the sprayer on it and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'll be back in just one sec. Alrighty, we are back. We have got our first sunflower field here harvested. It's looking like I went through and I got every little spot that got missed. That one spot that was missed kind of at the beginning of the pass when they were doing their first headlands, it's because the just the ground, it humps up there. You can even almost see it from here. Well, unless you don't know exactly what you're looking at, but yeah, it's so I'm gonna have to go through with the landscaping tool probably and soften that out a bit just to make sure that goes good. It might even happen with this cultivator as it's getting pulled around. But yeah, we've got Thomas is on blue right now, pulling that cultivator around. We'll probably end up jumping back in that tractor and taking over for him at some point. Yeah, Thomas is in blue. We got Wyatt up on that tall field up there, the big field, and he's cutting more sunflowers. So 36,000 liters is what we got off this first field. So I'm just gonna head over right now and dump that in our production facility, and then I'll just head back up. I'll kind of park this tractor just kind of up closer to where Wyatt is. So whenever I gotta freaking get him unloaded, then that's what we will do. Other than that, we got another worker out on the cotton field getting that pulled off. Yeah, she's gonna be a busy day here around. And again, Freckles is nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. Maybe we'll take maybe we'll take the long way around and see if we can see him hanging out. He's probably hanging out shooting hoops or something. Okay. So 36,000 liters off that field. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm thinking then we should probably get close to around 50 or 60 off that other field. This probably be a good little guess. Yeah, probably something like that. There is going to be. We still got this other field down over here to do, which is just crazy. She's gonna be one heck of a sunflower harvest, that's for sure. Yeah, like I'm thinking, I don't know. I guess we can do it really whatever we want. I think we should probably do a couple harvests of sunflowers, just like we've done now, and then once we have to plow these fields, maybe at that point we're going to be getting close to probably episode 40, and then maybe we could plant all these fields in something, maybe something we haven't done before. We could always do like a whole huge massive harvest of corn, or something. It doesn't really matter. I guess we could just play it by ear. Let's hop in this unit and just see. Okay, he's 40% full. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yep, she's gonna be one heck of a day. So if he's 40% by about there, I'm gonna leave this tractor right about here, and then that means that if they do another headland, he should be about 80% full by the time he gets around this point, and I'll just be able to get him offloaded. So, yeah, I think what I'm probably going to do is take over for old Thomas here and maybe ship him off doing something else. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back. I'll just keep bringing you guys back as the harvest progresses. All right, I'm just pulling this cotton harvester off our field there, and then I figured this would be a good spot to bring you guys back here. We're gonna get this thing fueled up, and then I'll pressure wash it real quick, and we'll get this thing stored away for the winter. Just a big piece of equipment that it only gets used once a year. Uh, yeah, there's nothing for sale in the store. For some reason, I thought it must have been in September or something when I was sleeping through the month that another cotton harvester, this exact one, had came through the store for 200 and some grand. Well, I wonder if I can back away a little bit here. Yeah, whatever. We'll just wait till it's been getting done fueled up. Or will it still fuel up there? Yeah. Maybe we can grab this pressure washer right now. Give her a little splash. Yeah, this one was in the store again for 222 grand. If we were doing cotton more than than like kind of the same realm that we were doing the sunflowers on, maybe it'd be worth getting two, but it's just not for that one field. I am gonna keep watching in the store though, and if another good harvester comes through, another decent combine for like a good price, like we got that one that we have on sale in the store. It was like half off or 40 some percent off, which is, it's really all you can shoot for. But if I can find one, I've seen some that came through. There was one that came through right when we were about to harvest this, but it was the Nova one. It was basically the smallest one that you can get in base game, which I mean works fine, but it holds like 4,000 liters or something of grain. Like it's just not gonna work for us. Not on these giant fields. We need something that's got like at least 14, 15,000. Okay, let's park that. Let's shut this thing down. Are we gonna be able to hop out there? Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's grab this tractor. We still got the harvester going up on that big field. I'll eventually get the cultivators and stuff going on it. I just didn't want the cultivator to be running and just run into anybody or something. I just figured for sure that would cause issues. So figured we should go grab some cotton bales. Now let's take a look in our production facility and see how many that we are going to be able to fit in there. So if we go up to cotton, so we got 50,000. Okay, so I know that I don't know if all three of those bales are going to fit. So we were hoping to get in 3 bales off this field. We didn't actually get 3 full bales. You're going to see 3 bales out there, but they're not actually 3 full bales. This close one on our left here isn't a full bale. It's about 70% full. So I was really hoping I would get 3 full bales off this field, but I mean, it is what it is. It's no big deal. We still have so much to harvest. So much to harvest. Even with helpers, it's a lot of work. I'm almost thinking this is as far as we expand this farm. Dare I say that we've maxed out. Maybe we maxed out with just like my patience with it. I don't know. Okay. Dang, these bales are heavy. But we'll go throw these in the production facility. So each one of these bales that are full are 20,000 liters. I'm not exactly sure how full or what 70% would be. So 20%, 50. So I mean the other one might be like what 13,000 liters, something like that. 14,000 liters. Or 15,000 is that? Anyways, so we're gonna be able to fit. We should be able to fit all of these in. I'm hoping. Hmm. Might not, actually, now that I think about it, because we're going to be over 50,000. Let's drop that. Should disappear. Should disappear. You gotta get it in just like a sweet spot of this. Come on now. Is that gonna do it? Where, like, this has done this to me before, and I had to like reset the game for it to accept it in there. Maybe if we back right out of it, take it out. Okay, well, I'll put it there. There we go. Jeez, hey? Like, what did we do different on that last part? Okay, well, it'll take that full one for sure. let's grab this other small one then, and we'll put that in the actual production facility itself. And then what we'll do is we will put the full bale that we have out there, that last full bale, it can go in our storage facility just for now. So let's grab this. What do we got there? Yeah, 14,000 liters. Okay. Whoa. Ooh, still so heavy. It's a good little tractor though. Whoa. Okay, let's set this down a little bit. Maybe if we kind of like drag it on the ground. Dang. 14,000 liters of cotton is no joke. Okay, where? Right there? Is that the sweet spot? Seems to be. Okay, let's go grab that other one. The only other thing that I did kind of when we were doing the normal running around the Claus tractor. The Claus tractor was saying that it needed to be majorly repaired. I think it's actually the trailer on that I was dragging around that needs a good repair. But I went over to our workshop quick just to repair it and just make sure everything's good to go. We had a little bit of time, and I figured I would also dump the load of sunflower seeds that I had in that trailer. And what I did is I put the big engine in that tractor. So it has like the maxed out engine that it can have in there now. And I believe it's 445 horse. Pretty sure that's what it was. And just like kind of the way I was testing it is I took it over to that field where the sunflowers are. Oh my god, this thing is so heavy. Let's just put it in the storage and call it a day before I wreck this tractor. I wonder if I can. There you go. There we go. But yeah, I took it, and what I did. Why does it still. Maybe the ground is just a little bit off there? I don't know. I took the tractor and I hauled the like trailer, and I was like pulling the hills over there with it, and it pulled the hills way better with that bigger engine in it. Now I know the trailer was also empty, so like, all right, folks, we are back. We are back. We're doing the same thing that we've been doing basically all day, which is just cutting sunflowers. But we're getting her done. We are slowly getting her done. Still, Freckles is MIA. I think he's MIA. He's probably just hanging over by the house, chasing deer. You know that boy. But we're getting it done. We're slowly getting it done. I think what I'm going to do, just to kind of, I kind of like to finish off these episodes. It's kind of nice just doing a little bit of a time lapse where you get to watch a whole bunch of this stuff go down. And yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do for this next little bit to get this field done. The only issue that we may have, and it's a slight issue, this harvester is running out of fuel. I don't know if it's going to make it to the end of this field, but we're definitely going to try. We're going to squeeze every last drop out of it, but we may run out of fuel. So only time will tell. Only time will tell. But we're gonna push it to the limit. And I think I think it's good to push it to the limit on this field. But let's just go see, so you guys can see where we're at. Yeah, we're getting low, but I think we're gonna make it. So, all right, here's a little time lapse, and or here, this is what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna, oh, and sometimes it does that. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. What I'm trying to do, yeah, okay. I wonder if I jump out of it and jump back in. No, okay, it doesn't want to work. All right, we're gonna have to just live with that going through this one when we're skipping through it. I was trying to park the vehicles, but the hotkeys not working for some reason. But okay, let's do a little bit of a time lapse and get this field done, and hopefully we won't run out of fuel. All right, folks. There it is. One more field done and dusted. 46,000 liters, almost 47,000 liters. Now, I actually had a little bit in this trailer from the other field. There was about 1,700 liters. So we get about 45,000 liters off that field, which isn't too bad. Not too bad at all, I'd say. And we didn't run out of fuel. How are we doing? How are we doing? We gotta go. I gotta remember to fuel that thing up right now. I was gonna do it at the end of the last field and forgot. So as soon as we dump this, we'll go fuel that thing up, and then I'll take it over. And we got 2 more fields to do. 2 more fields to do. Which I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking I'll probably end up doing those fields just off camera. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll get this done. I will get those other fields done kind of off camera. And I'll get them dumped into this production facility. Okay, real quick. Let's go fuel this thing up. Yeah, I'll get those other fields dumped into the production facility. I won't fire up that production facility until the beginning of our next episode. That's what we'll do really at the beginning of our next episode, just to get it going. And then at that point, you guys can see exactly what we got off these fields for yield. And I'm just gonna kind of go through and see, because we got like 20,000 liters of cotton sitting. I'm just gonna kind of think over the next little bit and see what we should do with all these fields. I'm thinking, just really quick off the top of my head, for the next, well, yeah, I was thinking of maybe just doing every single field in sunflowers for one harvest, just to see how much we can run through this production facility and see if it's going to kind of be worth it to, say we take our farm right to the max sunflower level and just see what can be done, because we're so maxed out on cotton and wool right now that if we missed a year doing cotton, we would probably still be okay with that production facility. I think. I don't know. I guess it would technically be 2 years. But with the amount of wool, yeah, maybe we'll just keep a cotton field. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about what we're doing. I'm more... Probably for sure I won't do oats again. I would like to do a harvest. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do a harvest where we keep our big field, the field that's shaped like Alberta. We'll keep that one cotton, and then we'll do absolutely everything else in sunflowers. See what kind of haul that is. We'll see what kind of profits we make off that production. If it's really good, maybe we'll do it again. If it's kind of good, maybe we'll look at that production facility and then maybe do a full harvest of like oats or something, and put it through that production facility. So we got a bunch of different options that we can do. We really can do anything we want. We could do everything in corn. We could put all these fields to olives if we really wanted, but yeah, I think that's what I think we'll end the episode there for now. There's still a ton of work that needs to be done. Like I said, I'm probably just going to get these fields harvested off camera and even call it for myself kind of for the day. And cook some supper and stuff. But yeah, that's basically where we're at. So like always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here with me. Building this farm, we really did start from basically nothing, just a chainsaw and an old truck and a really little tractor. Let's check on this guy. This guy is just giving her. So again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the likes that I've been getting on all these videos, which has been pretty cool. I appreciate all the subs that have come through. A lot of people have hit that subscribe button, which I really didn't expect that with this channel. I thought I would just make videos and I figured I would never get any subs or anything, so it's kind of cool to see, and I appreciate the comments that have been coming through. So thanks again. If you want to be a part of that, if you can hit that like button for me, if you can hit that subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. But don't ever feel like you have to, because you don't. Thanks again, This is Ultra Farmer. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.